And then with that, you get the entire gym lit back up. Receive the Knuckle Badge, and now we can use Flash outside of battle. And every Pokemon we get at level 30 from trades will obey. Now, TM08 contains Bulk Up. I'll say this right now, it's freaking useless. Because I think Combuskin actually learns that naturally, so it's a pretty useless TM, because all it does is just raise your defense and attack, and really at that point, you know, your attack should really, at this point, if you're using a physical attacker, should be so high enough now to where you're pretty much just one-shotting everything. So there's really no point. I'm not going to even bother going to the Pokemon Center. Alright, so now we're going to make our way to Route 106 and into the cave. This is actually where Steven is. I'm going to talk to this guy and he will give you Flash. Now actually you don't need Flash to complete this dungeon. What you could do, and I would do if it wouldn't make my PC go slow, especially when I'm recording, excuse me, is pick up a is bring up a map of this place and just follow the map. Is this the Pokemon? Yes, it is. I'm actually going to be a lot different than I usually am, and this is going to be one of the Pokemon I catch for my team. Why? Because I can, and I'm different like that. Also, I need a flying type, so in you go, Zubat. No, it doesn't. I can't use anything because it will freaking kill it. Oh wait, what am I doing? I can just go to my Pokemon and Nikita. Now again, people may be saying that Zubat's completely worthless. When you get to Crobat, it's worth it. Alright, I can only hope my Nikita doesn't kill itself out of depression, so let's see. Let's use Cut and just see what happens. And it tries to use Supersonic when I'm already confused. And that will come really in handy with the next May battle, because I personally think the the fight I did in Rustboro is a completely optional fight, but her real second fight, or third fight if you're gonna go by what I did, is really freaking hard. I'm not kidding. I always have a hard time with that battle no matter what Pokemon I choose. Unless I caught a Shroomish, it was gonna really, really suck. Oh, fuck that. I'm just gonna keep trying to catch this thing. It's just pissing me off at this point. And I'll train it off screen. Yay! So that's another Pokemon I'm going to add to my team because I'm going to be different. What could I name my Zubat? Let's see. I wouldn't name him Chompy because that way it would at least be stupid, I guess. I'm trying to think of a name I would want to. No, that won't work for him. I'm not. Fuck. Hold on, let me think for a minute. I can just cut this out, so let me think. Okay, I got a name. He's a bat. Why didn't I think of this sooner? Alucard. Why? Because he's a bat. And he has fangs. So there. Oh, no. Okay, bag. Please be able to learn Flash. Please be able to learn Flash. I don't want to have to spend my time wasting. Yay! I can learn Flash. Good. Again, because Nikita is really just an HM slave, I'm not going to worry about it. Alright. There's actually another HM slave you could catch here that's actually really good to use as a Celebi, and I think he's actually a, I don't know if he's a rare encounter or if he's a regular one. It really just depends. There's another Pokemon here by the name of Aeron that is really, really good to have, to be honest, if you can train it up. The thing is, though, that it takes freaking forever for it to evolve. But I'm telling you, if you can just persevere through that, you're going to have a very... Well, you're pretty much going to have a wall that you can just abuse, because it's rock and steel. Not good against ground types, but definitely really good against, like, you know, grass types and, well, not really grass types. Now that I think about it, it doesn't really work a lot. You can also catch a nose pass here as well. Now, if we come up here, there's an Everstone. Basically, it keeps your Pokemon from evolving, and the pals already worn off. Holy crap, that's good to suck. I cannot wait till we get the super repels. At least that way it's for a little bit more steps. Alright, just keep going this way. And in here, Steven. He's interested in rare stones, that's why I travel here. Oh, a letter for me? We handed him the letter. And he gives us Steel Wing, which is also a reason kind of why I want to catch Zubat, because I want to be able to teach him this. Okay, and we're going to register him in our Pokénave. Now, something I was going to originally do, actually, is catch Tropius for my Pokemon team, and I'm guessing it's because I never looked up Pokemon stats, really, that I never really knew that apparently he sucked big time. That's okay, we're leaving now. And so I was talking to my friend Vincent the other day, who's played this game more times than I have, and there's a random battle that I'm going to cut out. Okay, so that's it, but I think this is the guy because I caught his text. If you talk to him, oh no, I've got this fan all hooked. Okay, never mind. I thought he would give us the old rod. That's the item I need to get. Maybe a person in one of those houses has one. Because I do want to catch a... Actually, no, wait, I've already said which water type I want to use for my team. But if I do that, that's going to prolong my, my thing until I get a water Pokemon, but I could really use one right now, so... I guess I'll just go ahead and do my original plan and get an old rod and catch... you should know what, if you play Pokemon as much times as I have. Actually, I think we talked to this guy, we'll get something. Yeah, it's a silk scarf. I don't know why I remember this. I just remember, I think if we come in here and talk to this guy. Alright, so now we're done at D4 Town. We are ready to go to Slateport, which has my favorite music in the entire Pokemon series. Actually, can you pause? No. Alright, so now we got that done, we can actually get a little bit of double battles here, so I'm going to go ahead and put Alucard where Norris is, so that way he can at least get some thing. And also I know there's also, oh yeah, I remember what I was going to say. Now whether I named Alucard after Helsing or Symphony of the Night, you will never know. Unless I feel like talking about it, because really it could be either one for all I care. Okay, I apologize about that. I just realized that my mic was mute. Okay. Doing Captain Rolf went somewhere. Said he had work to do. Could you go find Captain Stewart? Okay, so I guess the captain ain't here. No, I don't want to go back in. I was holding it diagonal. Alright, can we go in here? Yay! I guess you gotta talk to that guy to get rid of the Team Aqua. But because these guys are really gonna have a lot of dark types, I'm gonna go ahead and just leave that in there. I don't know why. We gotta pay to get in here when we're trying to save these guys. Alright, so actually we can talk to the guy that we fought in Petalburg Woods. I can put use to nefarious deeds. Okay, we can fight this guy. Oh wait, this is the guy. What are you doing here? I'm the Team Aqua member. You thought me remember. Alright. And we get TM46, which contains Thief, which is completely useless, as far as I know. I mean, I guess it could be good for a few things, but not really. We're gonna go ahead and just ignore that guy, because I don't really care. But up here's Captain Stern. Now be prepared. You're gonna have to fight, I think, 3 battles back to back.